Alex's Caves is a Minecraft mod made by Alexander Mobiles, and it is what I consider to be the best Minecraft mod ever. And so far, nobody has made Fakémon based off of them, so that's what I'll be doing today. This would essentially be a quote-unquote DLC for my Minecraft Fakémon region. Anyways, let's get right into it. Our first Pokemon is Caster, the projector Pokemon, whose name comes from caster and projector. Caster can cast projections in front of enemy Pokemon to make them target a different Pokemon. For these guys, I would imagine that they would have some sort of special ability that they can use to force Pokemon to attack a different one. Their shiny also is just inverted colors because it looks cool. For our next Pokemon, we have Teleattack, the telekinesis Pokemon, whose name comes from, surprise, surprise, telekinesis and attack. Teleattack use their telekinetic powers to throw large objects at their opponents. If its opponent is wielding something, it has the ability to take it away. For this dude, I made the 3 eyes on its head act as false eyes, with the eye on its chest being its true eye. Again, because it's cool. I would also imagine that it would have an ability that would allow it to steal its opponent's held item and use it for itself, which I believe is already an ability or move, but I don't play competitive and I'm too lazy to look it up, so I guess we'll never know. Also, its shiny is inverted again, which, again, is because it looks cool. Anyways, our next Pokemon is Bound Chain, the grounded Pokemon, whose name comes from Boundroid, the mob it's based on, and Chain. These small Pokemon aren't very strong on their own. They stay on the ground for most of their lives. This little guy has a lot to do with the next Pokemon, so I'll just show that now. This is Chaindroid, the grounded Pokemon. These small Pokemon aren't very strong on their own. They are unable to move due to their lack of legs. So with Bound Chain and Chaindroid, I wanted to split up the Boundroid into 2 Pokemon, which we will see soon will be able to merge together to evolve. Both of their shinies are just the opposite versions. Bound Chain turning red, and Chaindroid turning blue. After both Bound Chain and Chaindroid level up at the same time in the same party, they evolve into Boundroid, the teamwork Pokemon, whose name comes from, well, Boundroid. Its name already worked as a Pokemon, being a mix of Bound and Droid, so why not just keep it right? After coming together, Bound Chain and Chaindroid have a huge amount of power. The Bound Chain moves them both, and the Chaindroid attacks. With this Pokemon, I kind of wanted it to be a Mantine situation, with you needing both of the Pokemon together to evolve it. Its shiny is once again the swap colors of both Pokemon. The next Pokemon is Ferrotract, the Ferrofluid Pokemon, whose name comes from Ferro, the Greek word for iron, and attract. These Pokemon are made of a magnetic fluid. They use this magnetism to pierce other Pokemon. I had a lot of fun designing this Pokemon, with it sort of just being a blob with a face inside, and its name also kind of made me feel smart because of the word from a different language being used in it and everything. And with this Pokemon, I took quite a bit of inspiration from the Pokemon Solosis and its line, and its shiny is also a nod to the Minecraft slime. Our last Pokemon is actually a legendary. This is Magnetiny, the magnetizing Pokemon, whose name comes from magnet and tiny. Magnetiny aren't very powerful in their initial stage. However, after gathering large pieces of sediment, they become some of the most powerful Pokemon out there. So with Magnetiny, what's happening? Ah! When in battle, Magnetiny transforms into its magnetized form. Yep, this Pokemon actually has 2 different forms, which I'm going to try doing with the rest of the legendaries in the series. It also has a type change. When it changes forms, it goes from being steel to steel rock. With Magnetiny, I wanted to show the form change that Magnetron undergoes in the mod, and I think I did pretty good with it. Its shiny is, once again, the inverted colors, because, once again, it looks cool. Anyways, that was the video. So, if you liked it, please consider liking, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon so you get notified whenever I post a new video. Anyways, bye!